This is Shauna with Inspire Growth, and this is sales tip number 13 in a series for financial advisors to increase their sales acumen. So I get this question asked all the time, and it's how do I follow up effectively with a prospect to actually get a meeting so they don't just ghost me? Now, there's two things that I want to share today that are really important to actually getting a next step. Even if that next step is I'm not ready right now, just to get an answer. So the first one is to follow up quickly. So you want to follow up as quickly to the point where they reached out to you. So the sooner the better, definitely within 24 hours. The point is you want to capitalize on that engagement, that captive audience, the momentum that they have. You know, it takes some sort of emotional decision to actually take action, to fill out the form, to reach out via email, to ask for a referral, whatever it is. And you want to capitalize on that momentum because the more quickly you can, the more ready they're going to be to actually take that next step. Okay, so one is to follow up quickly within 24 hours or even, certainly sooner if you can. The second is to be persistent and do that with a plan. So a lot of financial advisors, a lot of people in general, salespeople even, they give up after the first or second attempt. Now, there's a stat around this. So if you reach out 3 times, you increase your odds of connecting by 80%. If you reach out 6 times, that number goes to over 90%. And so the point is you want to have a plan to consistently be reaching out within the first 2 to 4 weeks. So within the first month, if you're not hearing back, you should be reaching out anywhere from 5 to 7 times. So especially in the first 2 weeks, reaching out a couple times a week is completely appropriate. And it's not that you're being a nuisance. It may be that they got busy. It may be that they're getting hundreds of emails a day and they're not seeing your email. It may be that they just don't have a moment. Don't take it personally. Persistently follow up. Make sure you're acknowledging that they reached out and that, provide a very clear next step. You don't need to send them a ton of stuff. Just try to get the next step, which is a conversation so you can learn more. Because you don't know if they're a qualified prospect or not really, unless they're a referral. But the point is to be persistent and to follow up with a plan. So you actually do the follow-up. You don't get busy yourself and forget to follow up. So again, follow up quickly within 24 hours and follow up persistently. So 5 to 7 times over a 2 to 4 week time period is how you effectively follow up and either get the meeting, or at that point, if you don't get the meeting, it's time to stop. And you can put them on some sort of drip nurture system if you have it, like a newsletter, or have them try to connect with them on a social platform and they can see your feed. But at that point, it's okay to say, you know what, I've tried, they're not connecting with me. I'm going to move on and use my time somewhere else. So I hope this tip was helpful. If you're looking for more sales tips like this, follow me on LinkedIn at Shauna Mace or visit us at inspiregrowth.co. And don't forget to follow up.